Hello everybody and welcome to the overview of the Salty Dutch Tourney hands played November the 17th. Most hands were declare techniques, but there were some defense hands as well. Here is hand 1. Hand 1 was a 4-spade contract for South where East probably overcalled 1 heart. Therefore the opening lead of the heart 8. This hand is about figuring out the location of the missing honors and the spot cards. Now, considering this auction, the opening lead must be a singleton. So East is known to hold the heart king, 10-9, 5-4. You need to take 10 tricks, and you see 5 spades, 2 hearts, and a club. You will really need to find the diamond ace onside, which is 9 tricks. But where's number 10? Maybe the club king is in East as well. But that's just a maybe. If you would play low from dummy, East Dax, you can pull the trumps ending in dummy, and then you're ready for your diamond finesse. However, whatever East now returns, you have lost your chance for 10 tricks unless the club king is in East. She leads a club and you can try that, but there you go. You can grab your quick tricks now, but you don't have enough. Let's look at that opening lead again. When you know that East has the king 10-9, 5-4, what is the crucial card of this suit? In other words, which of your 7 hearts will become the 10th trick? It is a 6, but for that, instead of playing low, play the queen. This time, East will cover, and it goes to your ace. Admittedly, it doesn't look great, but your jack is a sure trick, and East now only has 10-9, 5-4 left. Let's see the entire play of the suit. Pull the trumps again. A heart to the jack, where East inserts the 9, and follow up with the 7, which East can win. But now your heart 6 is established for a club discard. Say East continues with the club again. You cover with the queen, king ace. You dump a club on the setup heart, and then now the diamond finesse hopefully will give you your 10th trick. There you go. Again, that all important trick 1. Hand 2. Hand 2 is a 6 no trump contract for East, who opened 2 clubs. Rebids for no trump, showing 28 to 30 high cut points. And West raises to 6, knowing that there is enough for a small slam. That's a nice club suit. The opening lead is the heart 5, with 5 club tricks, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, and 3 spades. That is 12, and all should be good. And the heart lead looks like a giveaway. If we would take this first trick with the jack, we unblock the clubs, and now we want to get to the dummy. We can try this with a small heart. However, South or North will play the king here, not letting us in. And if we try the ace first, of course no king will be played. We have blocked the heart suit this way. And the heart, of course, being our very important entry to the dummy and the rest of the club tricks. So how can you make a 100% sure entry in hearts? by playing the ace. It is totally fine to give them a trick with the king. First you unblock the clubs again, and next you lead the heart jab. Now, if South comes up with the king, you will have your queen as an entry later. If South plays low, you want to come up with the queen, and whether North then takes it or not, you are in the dummy or you will be. Next, with your heart 10, we play the queen, and we're in the dummy to take the rest of our clubs. Hand 3. In hand 3, North-South end up in a 4-spade contract, but we'll look at this from the East perspective, from defender's perspective. Partner makes the opening lead of the heart 9. What can you tell about this opening lead? South didn't support North's hearts, and that marks partner West with 2 or 3 hearts. With 3 hearts, West would not lead the 9 if she didn't have the 8, and she doesn't. So this sure looks like a doubleton. How many trumps does your partner hold? The auction marks South with only 4 spades, so your partner should have 3 trumps. Considering that, how can the defense defeat this contract? For that, there are a couple of conditions. 3. Partner West must have a fast trump trick, the ace or the king, to stop the declarer from pulling all her trumps first. She must have a free trump left to get that plan for heart ruff, and West needs an additional side suit trick. Well, that's not asking for too much, is it? The only thing is, how can you manage this ruff? Because your entry to give partner the ruff is that heart ace. If you would take that heart ace now, you wouldn't have it later. Playing it now isn't going to gain anything. Therefore, duck this trick, but you can encourage with the 8. Declarer starts pulling trump, and indeed partner has that quick trump stop. She leads a heart to your ace. Now you can give her the ruff. And let's hope now that partner has another outside trick. The diamond ace, there she is. Had you won trick 1 with your ace and continue a heart, West would not have a way to reach your hand for the ruff, and you would take 3 tricks only. Once again, it was that all-important trick 1. Hand 4. Hand 4 is a 3 no trump contract declared by West. There may or may not have been a 2-club natural overcall by North here. The opening lead is the club king. It seems you have 3 hearts, 1 club, and 5 diamond tricks, unless there is a nasty 4-0 break in the diamonds. So should you just take that club ace and run? If you do, you will go down, and that's not because of a nasty 4-0 break in diamonds. Diamond to the queen, diamond back to the king. You saw both followed on the first trick, so there was not that nasty split. 3rd diamond, and the 4th diamond will bring you to your hand, not where you want to be, with the good diamond sitting out there with partner in the dummy. Did you misplay the diamond suit? Yes and no. Note that all the diamonds in your hand are higher than the diamond 5 in partner's hand, and any 4th round will bring you to your hand. Then how can you unblock this diamond suit? You can't unblock the diamonds in the suit itself. The card that's really bugging you is that diamond 9. Can you get rid of it Well, yes, you can. If you hold up the club ace and dump that diamond on the club ace. Let's see that. Hold up one round and the second. And on the third round of clubs, you dump your diamond. 9-0. And now you can run your diamonds smoothly. Hand 5. Hand 5, a 6 diamond slam declared by North with the opening lead of the club 6. You're staring at a club loser, a possible diamond loser, and 2 heart losers. The club loser could go on the spade king and a heart ruff with 6 hearts outstanding, maybe the 4-2 split, or maybe you can guess the diamonds correctly. Timing will be very important on this hand. If the hearts are at 3-3, you can safely play them before touching the trump suit. However, the 4-2 split is more likely. And in that case, you better take that heart ruff after 2 rounds of trump. So you win the opening lead and play a spade to the ace. You cross back with the diamond ace and discard your club loser on the spade king. You lead a heart to your hand. The diamond king, that's the second round of diamonds. And yes, they were 3-2 with only the diamond queen outstanding. Play another high heart and then ruff a low heart. Now, if West here had over-ruffed with her queen, that would be fine too. Your hearts are set up now and they can take that diamond queen whenever they wish. Hand 6. In hand 6, West ends up in a 4 spade contract and you got the opening lead and it's a tough lead. Partner South has a strong balanced hand and with her 2 no trump bid, she's showing some values in spades and your side seems to have the balance of the points. Partner should have some 15 plus and you got 6. So West did a lot of bidding there and therefore that's probably on a very nice distributional hand. It sounds as if they're in a 6-3 fit and not 6-4. Otherwise, East would probably have preempted to 3 spade there. Now, it sounds like a good idea to take out some of Dummy's roughing power, but leading your singleton spade king is very unattractive. Here, however, partner did show some values in the trump, and even if this king loses and costs a trick now, it may bring back tricks later. So the spade king it is. On this spade lead, you still will have to be very careful as partner will understand that this is a singleton. Now, unless partner had the ace doubleton, you should read this spade 3 as a suit preference signal for clubs. You also know that declare is most likely void in diamonds if you look at the bidding again. Partner 4, you 4, and East 5. Your best bet is to lead a club 2 partners for the ace. Partner next plays the trump ace and another trump. And that is bye-bye ruff if they ever needed one. And yes, here declare needed a heart ruff. Had you chosen a heart or a club lead, declare makes easily with a club and 2 spade losers. And had you chosen a diamond, Dummy's diamonds are strong enough to prevent declarer from being forced. Diamond ruff, heart, heart, and a heart ruff. Declare leads trumps, which you can win, but you cannot play the diamonds to your advantage. And declare only loses another trump and the club ace. Hand 7. Hand 7 where East declares a 5-club contract with the opening lead of the trump 8. You're looking at a diamond and 2 heart losers. It looks like it's time again to set up your long suit, the spades here, and hope that it's no worse than a 4-2. Then you could discard a diamond from the dummy and eventually ruff your diamond loser. Of course, if the spades are 3-3, you don't have a problem in the world. You may need to ruff 2 spades, and then you would need another entry to your hand to enjoy the sit-up spade. With only 3 clubs out, things look really good, as you have entries in the club suit itself. You want to ruff that 3rd spade with the club queen so that you can't get over ruffed. So trick 1, you should win in hand, which works well. There comes the jack already. Next comes a small spade to the king, spade ace, spade ruff, club to hand, and the last ruff. Back in trumps, to discard your diamond loser on the setup spade. So there goes the diamond to your ace, and now you can give them their 2 heart tricks. Ruff, their return, and the last trick is yours too. So what was the danger here, you may ask? After taking the first trick with the club king, do not be tempted to play another round of clubs, as you will run out of trumps and then you cannot enjoy the diamond ruff. Here you try the second round of clubs. Spade to the king, spade ace, spade ruff, club back to hand, spade ruff. Your spade is set up, nice. Club back to hand, diamond on the setup spade. But what happened to your diamond ruff? So on this hand, you had to start working on that spade suit immediately. Hand 8. Hand 8 is a 4-heart contract for West, where South may or may not have gotten a diamond bid in. At any rate, the opening lead is the diamond 4. If you did get a club lead and you encountered some super defense, you could not make this contract. But here, let's have North hit partners suit the diamonds. You're staring at 2 diamond losers and the trump loser. South wins the diamond with the king and returns a club. Why? What is she up to? Apparently she's holding on to the diamond ace. She must be looking for a club ruff, and then their communication would be in diamonds. But if South can't get to North in diamonds, how can she, and how will she then get her ruff? You were counting 2 diamonds and a trump loser, and no spade losers. But how about counting 1 diamond and 1 spade loser, swapping your losers? You would play the spade ace king, a 3rd round of spade, on which you dump a diamond. Then you still only have 2 sides of losers. It's only a diamond and a spade, but with the big advantage that South cannot get to the North hand anymore. Let's see that. Spade ace king, and then on the spade 9 you want to dump the diamond jack. They win, but how can South get to North now for the club ruff? Whatever South returns, she can do no harm. We call this a scissors coup. if you do get the club lead, you would be running behind the facts. You can't cut their communication in the diamonds in time. However, South would still need to find this defense of underleading her diamond ace king to a hoped for queen in partner's hand after playing that first round of clubs. So that defense is much more difficult to find than when your partner leads a small diamond. Hand 9. Hand 9 is a 3-note trump by North with the opening lead of the spade 3. This hand is all about trying to get the hand pattern. So what does the opening lead tell you? That the spades are for 3. If they get in, they get 3 spades. Plus they have the diamond ace. You have 5 quick tricks, and the hand seems to depend on that you take all clubs. With 5 clubs outstanding, it's lovely if the suit splits 3-2, but it could be 4-1, of course. Now, East may well have a 4-4-4-1 hand with a singleton in clubs, and then she has a choice of opening leads from 4 cards. But only if East has a singleton jack can you take all clubs and make your game. Another nice option is maybe West has the singleton diamond ace. And then East has the 10-9-8-5. In that case, you could take 4 diamond tricks and you really only need 3 clubs. You would be leading towards your diamond king queen jack then. Do you have to take that decision already? What should you do? Can you find out more? What else do you know? If East has 4 spades, then West had 3. And if East has no more than 4 hearts, West has 5. So what you can do is play on your diamonds first. But first things first, should you duck the spade ace? Don't duck, just take it. If you need an entry to your clubs, you will be going down anyways. And the danger of ducking trick 1 is that allows to switch to the heart suit, cleaning that suit, and making it a target for an attack later for 4 hearts and 1 diamond. Bridge is a 4-suit game, so you must pay attention to the entire hand. For that, you win the opening lead with the ace, and you follow with a small diamond to the king queen jack. Now that was clearly not the singleton ace in West, but you can continue to gather information by continuing with the lead of the diamond queen next. And you see that East discards, therefore the diamonds were 4-1. And at this point you know an awful lot about the shape of the defender's hands. West started with 3 spades, at least 5 hearts, and 4 diamonds. Therefore, West cannot hold more than 1 club. And a club finesse now is marked and paved. The best the defenders can do now is grab their 3 spade tricks. Here West wins and returns a heart. Do not duck. Keep counting their quick tricks too, as they have that diamond and 3 spades, and if you give them a heart trick, you go. So in most cases, if the opening lead itself does not give us enough information about the distribution of the hand, after playing a few rounds in another suit, you usually will know. So here you go for your marked club finesse. And hand 10. Hand 10 is a 5 club for South with the opening lead of the diamond 2. Now, why would West be leading diamonds when they had a fit in hearts and diamonds is a suit you strongly bid? This may very well be a singleton. So West wants a ruff, and we'll want to try to find partner to give her the ruff, and that then would be in hearts. Okay, so let's think about that. If West cannot find partner in hearts, she will not get that ruff. Another scissors scoop. Then what you need to do is to cut their communication in the heart suit. You see two losers, a trump and a heart loser. Now, does anybody care whether that is a heart or a different loser? As long as it's only two losers? Okay, then you take trick one and you want to dump your heart on the spades. Now the spade 10, on which you dump your heart loser, and West can win. But bye-bye to their communication in hearts. You ruff the heart return and pull the trumps where West comes up with the club ace, another heart ruff, and the rest is yours. Now, if they have at this point communication in clubs, you're lost. So to make, you will need West to have the club ace. But since it's West who is leading the singleton, it's West who also knows that they need this trump control for the ruff, so it's not so far-fetched to think that she will be the one with the club ace. And that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the review, and see you next Tuesday again at 3 Eastern.